When I think of the advances in audio since I was a young performer, it makes my head spin. In some cases, it even makes my ears bleed. You know, it's funny that I have tinnitus. Anybody know what tinnitus is? Sound guys, who knows what tinnitus is? Tinnitus in England. Yeah, I got it in it was an accident in the studio back in '79, so I've been wearing earplugs in my ears since 1979, so when they say ears bleed, literally. The band that I was in figured out earlier that really our careers were in the hands of the guys behind the soundboard. And this is so true. I'm going to stop the thing right here. Sound guys. Where are the sound guys? Yeah. Okay. It doesn't matter what I do on a stage. It doesn't matter what your band does. Doesn't matter how well you play. If the guy mixing you doesn't know what he's doing. How true is it? Almost any room that you would play of any size, all you have to do is let the band start playing and singing and just turn the PA off and see what you hear. Nothing. Just noise. Sound to me is sacred, and I mean that with all sincerity. I spend my life, producing albums and struggling, trying to get things to sound, well, perfect, which we all know is impossible. So I can't tell you how excited I am about, the advent of the MP3. The very best, I wrote this next, but I believe this, the very best sound mixers are artists in their own right. Because I've gone out in the hall several times, because I mix in the studio, and I know what I'm doing. When you get in a hall, man, that's a skill. It's a real skill. So I have the greatest respect for them. Really, in some instances, more important than some of the individual musicians in some bands, like the bass player, say the guy that plays the accordion, which would have been me. Did you know I started on accordion? I was 7 years old, and that was my first instrument. My mother was Italian, so it was the law. Anyway, yeah. So if you will, join me now in honoring the great people who magically move these tiny knobs.